there, and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Luxsunny. I am a wannabe content creator trying to do some streams now, so in case life gives me some oranges, I want to make orange juice, and I don't like orange juice, so I want to make lemonade. I want to try doing streaming, but unfortunately I failed, and here's why. So to start off with, my computer seems to be pretty good. The only thing it's missing is a graphics card. So the DDR RAM on it's good, the memory is good, and for some reason it doesn't heat up. It is a gaming computer. I did invest quite a bit into it, so I was really confused when I it did not want to stream. And then I did realize something really important while I was streaming during Twitch. So it was a first preview Twitch thing, and my mistake was I didn't realize you could have done a practice trial run rather than doing the actual live stream, because I was kind of embarrassed to do the live streaming, thinking that, oh well, I'm gonna get made fun of by the community because I don't know what I'm clearly doing. But I did say in the content thing that I had no idea what I was doing. This is my first time, and that if they had suggestions to definitely give me tips, and they did give me tips. So someone told me that it was probably my internet that's creating a huge lag within streaming. So I did check out my internet, and it turns out it was such a big deal. It was really bad. By that I kind of mean yeah, it wasn't even going 1,000 megabytes upload speed or anything like that. It was really bad. So I searched up other YouTubers or streamers to check out their specs, and sure enough, I ended up having to invest into a Wi-Fi extender. So that is basically because I am on the other side of my house, and it's 2 bedrooms apart. So the internet for mine, which is Spectrum, so the internet, it doesn't go as far within range, the range wise. So I had to buy the extender, which was a 2-pack. I could have gone a 3-pack, but I would have preferred the 2-pack because I'm the only one that really needs it. Yeah, so plus, I don't think anybody else in my family needs it but me, because I'm the one that's further away, and everybody else is a lot closer to the router than compared to me. So I finally grabbed one, and it was amazing. I actually have Wi-Fi for the first time ever. It feels such a game changer. I could even play some of my games because it required internet, Wi-Fi. I could even upload Monster Hunter, which was crazy because Monster Hunter usually takes 15 to 20 minutes just to even upload. But with the extender, it's I actually am using the full speed of the internet that we're paying for, which is perfect, and I love it. So that was my first messed up. Technically my first and second. The first one is definitely because internet, so I had to get that fixed. And then the second one was that I didn't learn to do a preview test rather than going full force onto the thing, because I just didn't know. I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't know. This is my first time trying to learn to stream, and this is my first time trying to actually do something, so this is kind of a little bit of a learning curve for me. But we're getting there, right? We're getting there. It's a little hectic, but I'm trying my best, because I really wish I could stream. So I think this would be the best time for me to start investing into a better computer, or at least getting a bigger graphics card. But to be frank, I think I'd rather get another computer, because my younger brother wants this computer. So I'm okay, totally fine. I might as well just get another computer. So I'm gonna work on that. So try my best. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to show you a couple of the previews of the horrible live stream I did, so you guys can see what I mean by lag. And when I mean lag, I mean it was you couldn't even understand what I was saying type of lag. I could not make out a sentence. I couldn't make out a word. There were some points where you could hear me clearly, but there are others where it's no, you cannot understand at all what I'm trying to say, and it really sucks. But I'm very grateful for the community that did message in the chat telling me that there were things I could do differently, and really nice things, and I was really proud of the Twitch community. That was so nice of them. They didn't really have to go out of the way to do that. But honestly, appreciate that. I very much appreciate the Twitch community. Much nicer than Twitter. or X, whatever you want to call it. But it's so much nicer. I really appreciate that. The thing is, I also wanted to start YouTubing, streaming on YouTube, but I don't know what would be better. I felt like Twitch was a lot more fun, but it seems like with my internet issues, it might have to just be YouTube itself. Because I heard that Twitch is a lot more needed when it comes to internet rather than YouTube itself, because YouTube doesn't require as much. And the program I'm using is OBS, so I made sure to check all of my stuff for the OBS. But after doing a lot of research and test trying everything, it is definitely me now just needing a graphics card. So either I can get a graphics card or I can just get a completely new monitor. Or, sorry, desktop. I just have to get a completely new one. Which, again, I'm not against, because then I know that this one will go to somewhere good. You know, rather than having me to just keep it there and not do anything with it. Because I would hate that. I truly would hate that, because I really, really like my monitor. But anyways, yeah. Okay, who authorized these deaths? Right, I remember to always check sides. Because last we found a potion. Yo, you see? No, get out of here. What you doing? Okay, something. I was gonna hit something. Please. I was gonna say, please tell me the monster. Okay, I'm kind of hoping the monster into that. Oh, this is generally. The hard part of playing solo is that it's not easy. Go ahead. Oh, there's an upper. Ooh, okay. Especially because my okay. I don't think they're like this. She's like, we have a peeps. Yeah. The peeps are. They're big babies. One of them just trailers. But I want that extra protection. I want to live. Yeah. So those are a couple of the clips that you guys saw, and boy, do I gotta tell ya, it was bad. It was really bad, and I feel so ashamed of it. Like, I feel so bad. But I got to do a round 2. So here are some clips from me doing round 2 where I was able to actually functionally have a better game plan. So I was able to go onto the Twitch account after watching a YouTube video. I was able to go, no, sorry, on the OBS account. I was able to go onto the OBS account and do a practice stream. I think it was called bandwidth test mode practice or something like that. So I was able to do that, and luckily it kind of showed me the difference in specs. Instead of like 1,000 some megabyte uploads or something, I now had like 4,000, 7,000, and it was kind of crazy. I was like, wow, this Wi-Fi really made a huge difference, and I'm super proud of the investment. Although I am broke, that was quite an investment, but it's okay. It was worth it if I get to play my games better, and you know, I can finally play Fall Guys again, because Fall Guys requires a lot of internet connection. And before I had the Wi-Fi extender, basically my Fall Guys would just break all the time. Like, within like a game or two, it just broke off connection, and it really just sucked. It really sucked. Same thing with Monster Hunter. Again, the upload times, if I'm lucky, it would take 15 to 20 minutes, but most of the time it took like way more than 30. I have no actual estimate on it because it's been such a long time, but it's definitely more than 30 minutes, and it sucked. And now it's just like not even like 5 minutes, which is crazy. Like, it's so interesting to know that YouTube people really just know, like, oh, I'll tell you how to fix it. Extender. Okay, you know what you need? Graphics card. Boom. Like, I love that. I really love that. And I'm so happy because I was able to fix my mistakes. And unfortunately, these are some mistakes that might take a while, and I probably won't be able to stream as much as I want to for the time being. But you know what? It's okay, because I think at least maybe I can do art streams, because art streams, the program doesn't take up a lot if I remember correctly. The only one that does take up a lot is when I'm playing games, because the CPU usage is a lot more higher compared to like using my Clip Studio Paint. But we'll see. I'm honestly just a little heartbroken because I was so excited. I got my monitor, I had gotten my setups, I made sure to get everything prepared for streaming to only get hit with the internet issues, which is now fixed, but now it's now just another issue with the graphics card, which are very expensive, I'm not gonna lie, which is why I'm still considering if to get one or not for this computer, because I don't know, we'll see to be honest. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of how roughly it came out to be. So I had pretty bad laggy streams, and I overall had a nice little community. I actually had people. That was the most surprising part. I had people that actually like came up and like not came up, you know, but like they actually came into the chat and they stayed for that lag and would just message saying that, oh, I'm here to support the stream. You know what? It's okay. You're doing your best. Like, I'm here to support. And I'm like, what? You guys are so cool. That's so nice. And I'm just like, but I'm not doing anything. Like, I just want to play games with people. I just don't want to be playing games alone, you know? Because I'm a solo player and it's kind of hard to play games with others because then you have to kind of rely on them, and not to mention scheduling time as well. I have my friends that are gamers, but we do not vibe with the same games. Like, I love r.e.p.o. I can play r.e.p.o 24/7. Unfortunately, though, my family, or not my family, but yeah, well, my family can. My brothers can play, but they kind of play their own games. One's obsessed with cars and like Forza, I believe, and the other one's more into like, I have no idea what it's called, but I see him playing it all the time on my Steam. And then my boys, my friends, the homies, one of them's chicken. He legit just does not like horror games, so I cannot convince him to play r.e.p.o. Even though I told him it's not a horror game if you aren't playing solo. It's only horror if it's solo. But no, he doesn't believe me, so unfortunately he won't play. The other one was really like, you know what, I don't mind, I can do it, I can do it. And I was like, okay, bet. I'll make your girlfriend play too, you know, so we can all play together. But we'll see. We'll see how much I can convince them. I did tell him, like, if I were to do, like, a thing and I had 1K people say yes on the post, would you do it? And he's like, you know what? I would. Ain't no way you're gonna get that. And I was like, okay, bet. Let's try that. Let's try that. So we'll see when we get there. But anyways, yeah, so unfortunately Twitch just did not work well with me. And I am happy that after the first stream, it did take me a couple of days because I was a little annoyed. And then I unfortunately I was also sick and I'm kind of barely recovering. So my nausea just barely went away. I had to drink this disgusting lemon ginger tea. And it, yeah, like in 2 seconds, the nausea went away. And I was like, this is so disgusting. But it helped me. But it's okay. Anyways. But I got to learn a lot. And it was fun. I still want to see if I can practice stream. I haven't practiced stream with doing an art thing yet. So I can try and do that for the time being. But I have been doing just using another software, a video capturing software that's not OBS, because it's a little bit faster than OBS for some reason, so I'm just working with that. But I've been doing that to record gameplays of me, and then I just upload them on the YouTube channel here, because it's, to me at least, it's some sort of gameplay. And you know what? I may not be professional, I may not have everything done right at this instant, but I am willing to try because this is something I really want to do, and I think it'd just be super fun to try out, you know, like, I really would love to do that. And, you know, like, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Because I really am excited to try doing new things. But, you know. Anyways. Okay. I bonked it because we're testing it. We were testing. Anyways. So. I tried live streaming or live recording. That didn't go well. So I tried Twitch. Unfortunately, it turns out my internet is just horrible, and the game works fine. I changed the settings. I'm currently looking at the camera. It's fine. It's actually at the lowest possible rate, so right now it's kind of just adjustments. I also was playing with my shadow, so yeah. Talk to them, Shadow. Talk to them in the mic.
Just try to keep up.
I'm hoping to get to at least past 5 today. So earlier I got to pass to level 6, which is great. It was great. I got to level 6. And Shadow was very helpful too. Right, my boy?
Just try to keep up.
Rude. My boy, you're so rude. We are playing. Okay. So, alright, Alright, Shadow, have your mini Shadow with you. I have like a whole collection of Sonic figures, so this should be relatively easy. Ah, yes, my dog was barking. Wow, okay. OBS is kind of picking it up. Yeah, see, like, this is much smoother. than when I was playing the what's it called? Get down! For when I was playing by myself or playing online. And honestly, online does take up so much internet that I feel so bad for anybody that's actually watching. And it sucks because they were pretty good runs. They were really good runs. But it's trial and error. I was kind of surprised I even had people on, actually. I had like, I think at 1.7 people viewing, and I was that's enough for the Twitch thing. That was my review. Basically, I failed. I failed at Twitch, which is crazy because not many people really fail at Twitch. But you know what? That's okay. This was a nice lesson learned. And if you guys do actually have any recommendations or any streamers or YouTubers that you think that actually would be super helpful with this, I would appreciate you putting it down in the comments below, because I would really love to just learn and study more about this, because it's something I really do want to invest into. If, you know, really, really want to invest to. And I would really love to play games, like, just online. It would be super fun. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great night. Stay safe. And I don't know, game on, I guess. Play game. Oh my god. There, you know what? There's actually a video clip I've been wanting to do. It's with Jaden from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! But I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh! So in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, basically, it's Jaden always saying, "Get your game on." And I really want to have that as like an emote or something, because it's just so funny, because I feel it in my soul. I feel that in my soul, like, get your game on. And there's also one with Chaz, Chaz Princeton, one of my favorite boys. He always says, "Jazz it up," and I'm kind of debating to have that as like a little thing, you know, for fun, just because I love Chaz, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel, and I'm hoping to grow a little bit more, but we'll see. If you like the video, please leave a like or follow or subscribe, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And don't forget, I also have an Instagram if you want to keep up with some of my art stuff. I just made a shadow drawing illustration just literally today. I decided, since I was feeling better, I might as well just start illustrating. And this is how, you know, it came out. It came out. It's pretty good, you know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys have a great night.